Hey Virgos, welcome to your reading for February. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. I'll leave information regarding how to contact me for personal readings and what decks of cards I'm using in the description box. Okay, we have spiritual strength here. The Hermit, right? You guys jumping out on top there. We have Harmony, the Lovers, and New Beginnings, the Fool. So there's a lot going on with self-love here. It may be that you're about to get into a brand new relationship as well here. If you've been single quite a while, I would be expecting in February a lot centered around love going on with the Fool here. A lot of chances to get into a new relationship, to heal current relationships, to bring harmony back to your love life, to bring something new to your love life, right? Especially if you've been single and you're open to meeting somebody. You may meet somebody new here if you take the opportunity. If you're in an existing relationship, it might be that you renew your love for each other. You put work into your romantic life here in February. Let's see what's going on as I break the deck. The Empress, new beginnings here, King of Swords. So the King of Swords is somebody rushing towards you here. Somebody who's fair and just here. They might not be very talkative. Even if they're an air sign, they might not be very talkative. Because the King's Sword is down there, but they'll be very fair and they won't keep secrets from you. They'll be very honest. So why not jump with the Fool and take a chance at love and this new beginning here? Or if you are in a long-term relationship, I see you guys having a conversation and, you know, setting some goals to how you can take better care of each other and renewing your love here. There you go. Knight of Cups there, coming straight in with a love offer, Virgo. February is usually about love, isn't it? We have Valentine's Day in February, so I'm not surprised that there may be some love surprises on the way for you there. Even a surprise love offer if you're not expecting it. You're single with the Hermit there, working on yourself spiritually. You are calling in a soulmate. It's time, judgment time, right? This is divine timing, bringing this soulmate into your life, or an opportunity for you to take time to mend your current relationships. Maybe it is with friends and family, things like that. But you're just going to have this time available now to work on the love side and sharing the love. Not just, I feel like you've worked on building up your love with that spiritual strength card, your love for yourself and things like that. Now, I believe you're working, somebody's coming towards you to offer you love, and somebody you can share love with. The Emperor, we've seen this quite a lot, even in the Scorpio reading. So it could be a Scorpio that you're meeting, or an Aries here. We see water and fire. But yeah, don't be so tough. Don't put people through too many hoops, right, Virgo? Because, you know, people who are also very spiritually aligned know their self-worth too. So just because they won't jump through these hoops doesn't mean that they're not worth your time. Don't let ego get in the way as well. Because when we're building up self-confidence, ego can come back into play. So just be aware of that, you know. The Emperor is very abundant, but can be quite stubborn. So I feel like your own stubbornness could get in the way of a beautiful romance here. And if you're in a long-term relationship, don't be afraid to compromise either, you know. And, you know, don't just be like, well, you should be doing this for me. I know my worth. I know, you know, because people who also know their worth won't do it as well. They won't chase. We want two people to be able to come together, compromise, balance and share and receive love, right? Three of Pentacles. It's about this working together and coming together in February for you. You could be getting a new job offer here as well that brings a lot of abundance into your life, but it takes hard work. being a Virgo, I don't think you're afraid of hard work at all, though. So I don't think that'll be an issue there. But this is about building alliances and partnerships here. So like I said, you could be getting a new job that brings more money, or this is working together or coming together with somebody for romance. 5 of Swords. So like I said, that arguing or sticking to your guns is a lose-lose situation. It can involve ego. At the beginning of February, you guys will know if you watch my January videos that Mercury has moved into Aquarius, and it is Aquarius season at the beginning of February. And it will be retrograde by this time. So there can be a lot of misunderstandings by, you might just be saying, and that's what I was saying, wasn't it? Sorry. That you might misunderstand that somebody knows their self-worth because they're not jumping through hoops for you. Just be aware of these things. There can be misunderstandings if too many words are said on text and not enough face-to-face, let's say. So if you are, in a long-term relationship and your partner and you are always communicating through text, it could cause misunderstandings and arguments at this time. 8 of Swords. There we go. We're overthinking this situation and tying ourselves up rather than moving forward, right? Know what you want and go forward with it. So if you do want romance in your life, don't believe that everybody's going to be the same here, okay? Because it's not. If you've just met somebody and you think they should be jumping through hoops with you for you, have a word with yourself like, should I be doing this? I'm overthinking it. Am I overthinking it? Really ask yourself, look within, but then once you've come to a decision, move on from it so you don't tie yourself up overthinking too much. If you are constantly arguing with a long-term partner, you or they could be thinking, look, it's make or break time. Are we going to do this? Are we going to put real effort in? And you need to communicate that face to face, okay? It's some sort of decisions going to be made with the Judgment card here because it's something that's been thought about for a long time, okay? That's if you're in a long-term relationship. If you're single and you want love in your life, how else are you going to get love in your life unless you let somebody in and open up and take a chance, right? It's no good imprisoning yourself and blocking out the world if all you think about is love and being in love, but nobody there to share it with, right? So just be aware of these things. You've got to sometimes jump without knowing the full story and take a chance, right? 5 of Cups. So we see these 5s being major positive changes, but may come with a loss, okay? It may be that you're missing or just longing for someone in your life. It may not even be a specific person. It could be, of course, but you're longing for a connection. You might have been in love with being in love and ignored what that person was actually like. And ignoring what a person is actually like when you're receiving lots of signs with that Judgment card there, with the 8 of Swords underneath, and you ignore them. You just end up keeping them and storing them. We can end up with this lose-lose situation. Somebody, on the other hand, could be missing you here. So Mercury here, 5 of Swords, this is the planet of communication. I feel like if you've gone into separation from a partner here, or spending a time apart from each other, or maybe even at a long distance, you're missing somebody or somebody's missing you here. And no matter what they say or what, it's not enough. They still miss you, but their own pig-headedness or ego is getting in the way here because the Emperor is above that 5 of Cups. This could be you. It could be your ego getting in the way of you telling somebody you miss them. And what do I mean by ego? Because it sounds like such a harsh word, doesn't it? You might be scared of rejection, right? But you'll never know unless you jump with the Fool. Even if it does end up in rejection, at least you know, okay, maybe they don't feel the same way. My feelings were correct or my intuition was wrong. It's better to know rather than to tie yourself up in these thoughts over and over again, because February, it might just be with the Valentine's, with this being the middle of February, that it's on your mind a lot. It's like love is on your brain here, and you're missing somebody or wanting something, or missing the connection you used to have with your significant other. Six of Cups. We do see the Six of Cups a lot when Mercury goes retrograde, because it's the planet of communication. So things from the past will come forward and speak up. And this is what I'm saying here. It could be somebody thinking about you an awful lot, wants to return and work it out, but their own ego gets in the way. But it kind of feels, with that Judgment looking over it all, it's now or never. So if they're never going to act on it, eventually you'll move on, right? Sorry, let me just move the camera back so you can see the bottom of the cards there. You'll eventually get tired of waiting, tired of the miscommunication and the misunderstandings with text, and you'll make the change to free yourself from this overthinking and Eight of Swords and move on. King of Pentacles here now. So yeah, you'll start to put this better care into yourself, and, you know, eventually move towards another love offer here, or making a love offer to somebody else. It's because once you've freed yourself from not knowing or actually knowing, you can become a better version of yourself. You can bring in the changes and say, okay, I don't need to wait anymore. I don't need to hold back onto this situation. This person's not ready for me to hold it out. I need to go forward. And you'll start to feel more like yourself as we move to the end of February. So either way, that's with or without them. This is a general reading, don't forget. Two of Wands, yeah, you make a decision by the end of February. Look, I've been thinking about this way too long. It's decision time. We can see it with the Judgment there. It's something that's been in your head a long time. It may be that your soulmate is feeling the same, and like they're either going to reach out here after a lot of umming and ahhing and or say, look, we can't do this over text all the time. We need to meet face to face. But the decision, because we have free will, the divine can only show us the sign, put the downloads in our head, but we have to act on it, right? So the High Priestess, and we was talking about intuition here. So some of you, your intuition will have told you just this. They are too much in their ego to admit that they're missing me. So for you guys, I mean, should you really reach out to them then? I don't think it's for me to say. But like I said, we have free will. The choice is yours with the Two of Wands. You can go with what your intuition is telling you, or maybe follow your ego. I mean, either way, you'll live and learn, right? So let's see. Ten of Wands. Either way, you get to drop this burden and end this cycle that you keep going over and over and over with your ex. I've seen this a lot in the February readings, that people are like, you know, I'm bringing this cycle with this ex to an end. It's time to push forward. If they're not coming forward or we can't work it out, it's time to either leave a relationship or, you know, let go of the past. We're seeing this a lot now. Let's get some romance angel cards here for you guys. And don't forget, I'm running the competition where you comment on another star's sign. So comment your sun sign on another video and you will be entered to win a free personal reading with me. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so just talk it out with a friend, maybe I'm feeling here. They will tell you, look, you know, either go forward and help, but don't forget, other people's opinions ain't facts. Take them in, let them go. Look at the past, the future, the present, your own desires, and you'll be able to, you know, make a decision for yourself from there, what's best. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world, Virgo. I feel like it's time for you to disconnect from the 3D world, and understand that, you know, what other people may judge you for and things like that. It's none of your business, right? Just let them do what they want. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Some of you will feel that push more than others to go out and reach out to somebody. It will end the burden. one way or another, right? With that 10 of Wands, you'll be able to find out if this 6 of Cups, this person you have shared memories with, whether you can make it happen, make it work, rebuild it with the 3 of Pentacles. Like I said, in a long-term relationship as well, you're going to have to face this and say, look, I've been feeling this way, but you want to have these sorts of conversations face to face. So it's either ask somebody out for a coffee or release this energy. You're holding yourself back here. It's time to move forward, guys. Good luck.